BRUCAST is back, baby.
So I mentioned earlier that when I decided to write "Tempted by the Moonlight" or something, I gave it a try. So I gave it a try on writing, but I also was kind of testing GPT, and AI. How do you feel about this whole thing?
I will say that I think it's with a lot of technology stuff, it's like legislation's always like way behind on it, and it's going to be like some, people will be doing a lot of bad stuff with it, before it's regulated. Which is not to say it's not full of interesting potential, but people will definitely always, some people will play around and use it to write a weird campy vampire book, and some people will probably use it for, I don't know, spreading disinformation or some other nefarious purpose. So I'm not personally super interested in using it, but it is interesting. Definitely interesting applications, and actual useful stuff, like processing loads of information at once and stuff. So not to be like a Luddite and like, oh, I hate AI or something, but mixed feelings.
Have you tried it?
No, actually not. I don't know. It seems like everyone around me is some kind of not so curious as I might otherwise be.
Cat, it's scary.
Yeah? You think is it going to send the Terminators back in time for us?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
No doubt about it. Okay, of course I don't know, but when I say it's scary, it's like how human the answers look like. Like when I was trying to write the "Tempted by the Full Moon" novel, Brew Frasca novel, I was already thinking how am I gonna sell this, because it felt like a book. It felt real. And some people say no, it's like just compiling different words from different writers into like a mashup, whatever. Well, okay, there's other websites that you can take the things that you write, you copy the thing that ChatGPT gave you, you paste on this website, and it humanizes the text, and you make it sound even more like a real person wrote it. And I was like, damn, this will change the world. I mean, it's already changing it. I saw a lot of students, they don't do their homework anymore. They just ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And it will answer like a real human. And that's another example. So you could write tech, you could write novels, short ones. You could ask ChatGPT to do math for you. Like, there's so many different applications, and I often wonder like how much this will impact everything in the future. It's already impacting a lot. I use it on so besides my podcast, I'm also a game developer, and when I'm developing my games, I need to do some background research in a certain time period about a certain object, and or I need to write fake texts for a certain character. I need to write a dialogue for a character. I just ask ChatGPT.
Okay. and it's working?
Scarily well. It's crazy.
Yeah, and until it takes over society and sends the evil robots to kill you. Until then.
Yeah. I mean, we have no choice. I mean, have you heard about the whole drama going on the art community about AI?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely real issues about people's property rights and stuff. Does seem like, yeah, like I understand it needs loads of data to work, but it does kind of seem like people's work's getting stolen in a way.
Mm-hmm. I seen it today that the EU is actually coming up with some laws to regulate AI.
Good.
Good, yeah. So let's see, the AU. Uh-oh, let's accept all of those cookies. What is this fake website? I don't
That
know.
does not look like a real EU website.
AI regulations here. The EU Artificial Intelligence Act is setting the global standard for AI as GDPR did for data privacy. We give you a brief overview about the act and how you can get ready. All right, so unacceptable risk, high risk, limited risk, minimal risk. Okay, guys, there's a lot to cover. I'm not reading
It
it all.
said something about video games at the bottom. That's you.
Oh, damn.
Minimal risk video games.
Minimal risk, applications
See,
such
you're
as...
good.
Thanks, EU! All right, so applications such as spam filtering or video games are deemed to carry a minimal risk, and as such, they are not subject to further regulatory requirements. Limited risk, other AI applications should carry obligations with them, such as disclosing that a user interface with an AI system. Best practice related to data quality and fairness are essential even in the risk regime. So, high risk. Okay, unacceptable
You want
risk.
to know about unacceptable? Okay, social scoring.
Or manipulative systems, potentially leading to harm or outlawed completely. All I can think about it's like manipulating the votes, right? You can like create a
Right.
fake video with AI or a fake campaign with AI to manipulate potential voters.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's our even with the technology that was available before, there was a lot of risk of disinformation about votes. So yeah, we should be worried about that now, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And I think here it's covering everything. It's not only covering text, but it's also covering video and like deepfake stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they got the real experts in there who know what they're talking about.
Man, that's
We'll
crazy.
see.
That's crazy. Have you heard about Sora, this new AI video? Like you just type anything that you want and it generates a video to you. It's called
Oh no, I
Sora.
haven't.
Yeah, it's great.
It
Anyway,
seems creepy. I don't like all those pictures where they have too many teeth and fingers. So like a video is probably much worse. Like really horrifying.
they tried to generate what was his name again? Will Smith, the guy, the slap guy, eating spaghetti. Have you seen that?
No, not that one.
Oh man, it's nightmarish. It's the worst thing ever.
Oh no. Okay.
I need to show you.
Now I need to see it.
Let's see.
Now that you said it's nightmarish, I absolutely have to see it.
Eating spaghetti. There you go.
Oh my.
Phone für dein Phone.
This is gonna be upsetting.
Be ready. Okay,
Mhm.
the ads running, guys. Give us a
Yeah.
second. Thank you, Google.
The suspense.
Okay, you ready?
Oh no. It's like the worst thing I've ever seen. It's so horrible.
Oh my god.
What is with his face? It's like it's just moving. His face is moving around in every scene.
Ah. Anyway, I don't think the Terminator scenario is happening anytime soon, but
Well, yeah, I mean, it happens in the future, and then they send them back to now. So, they still got some decades to work on it.
talking about technology. Do you prefer to read books physically or ebooks digitally with an iPad or something like that?
I only read physical books. I mean, I guess if I were in some kind of emergency where I didn't have access to physical books, I would read on a screen. But yeah, I just really, really, really prefer paper books.
What
You have a preference?
Yes, I prefer physical books as well because I don't know. There's just something different about it. It's like I feel it's more valuable because you actually bought the thing, you have it. It's not just some random data and like hidden in your device that you need to look for it, in order to read it. But when I have like a physical book, it's on my nightstand before going to bed. I see, oh, the book's there. I can grab it. I can read it. So it's like another thing. Having the thing there also incentivizes me to grab it and read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be like one thing. The other thing is like, I know it's weird, but the texture
Yeah.
and the smell, right? The smell of the book.
Old and new, both good.
Old and new, because all of those things, they create the experience, right? It's not only reading, but it's also smelling it. It's also touching it. You don't realize it, but I think your brain is unconsciously like gathering all of this information to one experience. That when you're reading digitally, you don't have any of this, so it feels way more. I don't want to say meaningless because it's not. It's not, but less important, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely, depends on what your habits are. Like, I know some people are just read exclusively ebooks, but I think also because I work, work at a computer screen like a lot, and when I'm doing something like research for translation, and just like always like kind of skimming stuff when it's on the screen. So then I do feel like I have more of like a skimming attitude when I look at stuff on screen compared to a physical book. So, but yeah, I mean, some people are like, oh yeah, but I'm going on a trip and I can take 100 ebooks in my ebook reader, and which obviously does make sense because books are heavy. But
Yeah, I tried Kindle once, and I like it way better than the iPad. Reading on the iPad, like because you don't have this light coming directly at your eyes, so there's no eye fatigue that much. And there's something there's something very addictive about the Kindle page swap. There's this model with the buttons on the side, and it's just the click is addictive. So I really enjoyed my Kindle, but I think after 1 year or 2 years I sold it because it was like, as much as I like this, I still prefer the paper feeling. Watch full episodes of the BRUCAST on the main YouTube channel, youtube.com/@brewfrasca.